Hey everyone, Basic Nerf here, and hey everyone, Basic Nerf here, and I'm here today with another new session of Nerf news. Now, this is a reveal of a blaster called the Nerf Mega Rotofury. You're probably gonna hear this news first from people who actually got the image, because this was sent to specific Nerf blogs and sites by our public relations contacts. So we kind of have some, a little bit of exclusive information here. I'm sure you've already seen it on some other fan Nerf sites. But I just wanted to let you guys know about it and give you guys my own opinions and thoughts on it. Since I am someone who actually goes out and plays with my blasters in games and battles, I can look at this and analyze it a bit differently than other people. So again, this is a Nerf Mega Rotofury blaster. I'll read you guys the product description. It says, supersize your Nerf battles and dominate the field with the highest capacity Mega Blaster ever. The Mega Rotofury blaster gives you the option of firing one Mega Whistler dart at a time, or slam firing a steady stream of 10 darts in a row. Hear the darts whistle as they fly through the air and hit targets up to 90 feet away. Includes 10 Whistler Mega Darts, then available at most major retailers nationwide and HasbroToyShop.com. This retails for $34.99, or that's the suggested retail price, and this comes out in fall 2015, which is later this year. Okay, so looking at the blaster more in detail. Again, this is a Mega Blaster, which means it fires the Mega Darts, which means it's a little bit more accurate than normal Elite Darts. The blaster looks a bit on the big side. We can't really gauge how long or how tall it is just because all we have is a picture and we don't really have anything for reference. I guess the best way to kind of like judge it yourself would to be get 10 Mega Darts and put it in like some sort of circle, and then that'll be like the drum area, and then maybe a little bit down from there would be the height of it. Again, since it is a Mega Blaster, it's probably expected to get Mega ranges, which are about 75 to 100 feet. Once again, this is the highest capacity Mega Blaster yet in a single blaster. It holds 10 Mega Darts, which is an upgrade over the 6-dart mags of the Centurion and the 6-dart drum of the Cyclone Shock. The blaster has slam fire, which means it should have a solid rate of fire if you do use the slam fire function. As you see, it also has an open drum, which means it'll give you quick and easy access to reload, which is handy when using revolver / cylinder style blasters like the Maverick, Strong Arm, Mega Cyclone Shock, blasters of that nature. The handle looks like it has a good size, which means you should be able to get a good grip on it, especially for the adults / bigger kids who have bigger hands. It has 3 sling points, which aren't the best placed, but the ones on top are okay, based on my experience using airsoft gun and my other Nerf blasters. If you try to like sling it on the handle, it's probably not gonna be the most comfortable, or you probably won't be able to access it as quickly in Nerf games. The blaster has 1 tactical rail on the top, which again is a little bit odd to me just because I like the fact that they put tactical rails on the blasters. But we hardly see any accessories coming out for Nerf, so it just kind of makes you wonder when are we gonna see more accessories. What also confuses me a bit is that doesn't look like there's any stock attachment points, which would have been really handy because with a blaster that big, having a stock to help counter some of the weight and size in the back would have been handy. In my personal experiences using bigger blasters, such as the Rampage or Raider or the Revonix 360 from the Vortex line, those blasters were a very similar look and style to this new Mega Rotofire, and having a stock on those just felt so much more comfortable. But when I see this blaster and the inability to add a stock on the back, it just makes me a little bit sad and makes me question why they couldn't have done it. Maybe the shell was just too big for a normal Nerf stocks that they had made previously. Maybe has to house the internals for the blaster, since I'm sure the plunger is probably big on this. But just makes me a little bit sad. So going into its game potential a little bit more now. Again, this blaster is probably going to be on the big side, which means if you go indoors and try to use it, you might have some trouble getting around doors, hallways, and corners. Its bigger size also means that it potentially might be harder to bring it up on target and shoot people quickly, depending on how strong you are, of course, or depending on how strong you are and how big or tall you are. Again, since this is the highest Mega Blaster capacity yet, 10 darts, it's going to give Mega Darts a little bit more usage in the field, especially in games that use Mega Darts as like one-hit KOs. Those are the games I usually host or go to. Again, if someone's hit with a Mega Dart, they're out instantly versus them getting hit potentially more than once, say like 3 or 2 times. So having more darts to carry at once in the blaster means that when you get into longer firefights and battles, you're going to be able to fight a little bit longer versus something like the 6-dart mag of the Centurion or the 6-dart drum of the Cyclone Shock. I know the Nerf standard for most elite dart mags is 12 darts or 18 darts, so moving from 6 to 10 is going to help you catch up to those numbers of 12 and 18 for elite dart mag / clips. Also, again, since this has slam fire, you should be able to use it in a pinch when you get trapped or cornered. You know, just a quick way to shoot out a lot of darts if you need it. I'm glad they add the ability to this blaster. Lastly, we'll talk about the price point. The suggested retail price is $34.99, and I actually like the price a bit. I think it's a very fair price. I remember when the Raider came out, that was about $30 to $35. The exact price slips my mind at the moment, but that came with a drum and 30 darts, of course, and the drum can hold 30 darts. This doesn't really come with that, but it kind of comes with the ranges and its highest mega capacity so far. And for a blaster that's most likely going to be big and, you know, using up a lot of plastic just to make, I think it's fair. And again, if you hold games that have one-hit KOs with mega darts, you know, the ability to hold 10 darts and slam fire this for its price, I think it's a very fair price. A little bit pricey for some, perhaps, depending on your game types and how you're going to use it. But for me, in my scenarios, I think it's a fair price. Well, guys, I'm Basic Nerf. Hope you guys enjoyed this Nerf news segment and discussion on the price and game tips and its build. Let me know what you guys thought about this, and let me know what you guys think about my new audio quality. I bought a new mic, so a lot of my voiceover should be sounding much, much smoother now. Stay tuned to my channel for more Nerf content. Peace out.